Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm talking about Godzilla vs. Kong. So I watched this the other day. I've had a chance to really kind of consider and think about it. Obviously, I haven't gone back to rewatch these since was it 18 that Godzilla King of Monsters came out. So I mean, this is a weird series. They all are very, very different. I love the first Godzilla. I know a lot of people weren't big fans of that. The fact that it was more of a sort of a human film, human driven. It was more about the characters. That you only get to see Godzilla really towards the end of the film. I actually really liked that aspect. It kind of grounded it in more of a reality for me. It was more of a disaster film than a big monster film. So for that, I actually think it worked quite well. Then we have Kong Skull Island. This one was slightly bigger, slightly more monsters. It was more just a sort of silly action, really. Brie Larson was surprisingly quite good in it. Tom Hiddleston was fantastic. It was just a really enjoyable film. Godzilla King was it King of Monsters? The CGI I thought wasn't great. It was okay. It was fun seeing some of the other monsters within the Godzilla verse, but yeah, it was alright. And that brings us to Godzilla vs. Kong. So set was it sort of 40 or so, 50 years after Skull Island. Obviously the two titans sort of never met. Kong is being contained to sort of keep him safe. And Godzilla is out just randomly killing people. Oh, who knows why? I don't know. And it eventually leads to the sort of human characters going, oh, well, we could just turn to the big monkey to help us. As you do. It tried to balance things between sort of Godzilla and Godzilla King of the Monsters. So there was the human element to it that I don't think was written as well as the original Godzilla. The Millie Bobby Brown stuff tend to sort of go on a little bit too long with her. I can't even remember the guy's name. The guy who was in Deadpool 2, Julian. I can't remember. They're telling you stuff that you've already kind of figured out. That there wasn't much point in their characters, to be honest. And I think most of us, we're going into this film, we just want to see the big monsters fight. That is it. There is not much more sort of else to it. And for what it is, it's fun. It really is. I had so much fun watching it. Some of the CGI wasn't fantastic, but a lot of it was really, really good. Don't think about it too much. Honestly, do not. Why is that? I don't want to spoil too much. If you think about it too much, it doesn't make too much sense. But yeah, switch your brain off. It's a big monkey punching a big lizard. It's what we're here for. Yeah, I just found it really enjoyable. You can kind of see what's happening. It's a little bit predictable. Well, like all sort of stupid films. But it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. To be honest, some of the visuals I thought looked absolutely stunning. It really did. I thought, what was it, Godzilla the first one, I thought that looked amazing. The CGI in that was fantastic. And for me, that it seemed like they conserved their budget for Godzilla himself. Whereas with that one, they spent the majority of the budget doing everything they possibly could, so it ended up looking kind of crap. I don't know what the budget is of Godzilla vs. Kong, but they've kind of done it wisely. The majority of it looks really, really good. And like I said, I really, really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, there isn't plans to carry on the Monsterverse at the moment, but I really hope that we do get to see some more. Like I said, if you're a big fan of the Godzilla or the Kong movies, you're probably going to enjoy this. If you don't want that kind of action thrill ride, that just, like I said, it's just one of those films where you can just kind of switch off and enjoy. If you don't want that, you don't going to enjoy that, don't watch it. It's really as simple as that. But I can't, obviously, since lockdown, since the cinemas have been closed, there's very few and far between films that are out, or films that I really kind of want to see. And when this came out, I really wanted to watch it. And to be honest, I was happy to pay the money for the on demand, and it was enjoyable. I do think it would have made the experience slightly better watching it on a big screen at the cinema. When are we going to get to that point? We don't know yet. But yeah, if you get a chance to see it, I would very much recommend this film. It's highly enjoyable. Not too sure if it's one for the kids. I think it's still a 12. Well, I think all the others are 12s, aren't they? Still a 12, I think. There is some violence in it. I think more so than those, to be honest. But yeah, just a really enjoyable film, and I really do hope that they continue this series on. Anyway, guys, if you have seen Godzilla vs. Kong, please let me know what you think about it down in the comments below. Try not to spoil anything for anyone who hasn't watched it. If you're interested in seeing it, I'd also like to hear from you, whether you are interested, whether you've seen these three and kind of put off by it. If that's the case, maybe wait till you can get to see it for free, or if it's on Sky or something like that. But I would say it is worth the time. It maybe shouldn't be as long as it is, but it is enjoyable. Anyway, guys, that is all for today. As always, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because it really does help me out. And I'll see you all in the next video.